Hello everybody, I am Birdsong Gaming with Brian here. Welcome back to another recorded episode of the Dynasty By The Bay franchise. Here is the current NL West standings. The Giants are 4.5 out of first place. We would have the second wild card spot as of right now, but of course it is May 1st. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to go check on two of our big prospects. Give you a look at the top prospect list of ours. Obviously, number one is Bryce Elder, and you have James Tibbs, our first round pick from 20. In 2024. We're taking a look at those guys. Just want to do something a little different. Nope, I did not want that. So, yeah. Of course, I could have gone in, but you know what? We're going to see how Bryce Elder is doing. Obviously, I'm going to go in and player lock as Bryce Elder if he is in the lineup. There he is. Mr. Bryce Elder. We're going to kind of check on him as they are taking on the Sugarland Space Cowboys, the Astros AAA affiliate, and there is Miguel Sano, the Sacramento River Cats, of course, having to split their field currently with the Athletics. They're not really called Oakland anymore because they're no longer in Oakland. But anyway, let's get on into this. And Hayden Wisniewski, a guy the Astros got in the, I believe, along with the Kyle Tucker deal. So it'll be interesting as he is still here. Okay, I kind of dig these uniforms. First pitch to Bryce Elder. I do not have pitch quick counts on. That'll only be for Oh, and we're going to pop up. Okay. That's a great start. That is only going to be for the major leagues, because if we're doing a player lock on a prospect, really no need to do that. And let's see. We also have Tristan Beck. He's pitching well. We'll see. Alright, so now we are in the top of the fourth. Bryce Elder. My goodness, this guy is a tall guy. And there, okay. Takes the first pitch. He's tied with the River Cats with home runs. He is 6'7". That is tall for a first baseman. His attributes are pretty good. This is why I'm having him start in AAA this year. I didn't want to rush his development. He is 21 years old, and we do have Nathaniel Lowe and Luis Suárez. Okay, and Eldridge is going to smack that to center. That's deep center, and it will unfortunately be caught. 94 came in. It went out at 96. Nice job. Is that Jake Myers? Let's take a look. It is Zach Cole. I have no idea. Some of these guys I know. David Dahl I've heard of. Shea Whitcomb, Tervin Ferrara. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Gavin Collins, Jonathan Ordonez Sano. The guys I have heard of. Okay, so it's still a scoreless game. Wisniewski's pitching pretty good. And Eldridge, out in front on a cutter. Bryce Eldridge was the first round pick back in 2023. This is the first time in a while the Giants have had a prospect, as I swing and miss at a terrible pitch. I'm sorry, Bryce. Since had this high prospect type since Buster Posey's. That's gonna hit the bag. That's gonna be a base hit. Okay then. I want to take another look at this. This was a really weird ricochet. Let's see. I mean, it literally off the side of the back. That's okay then. So now we're gonna see if we can run. Bryce Elder does not have much speed, which is a very shame. Oh, is it going to get by? It will not. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on, Max Stassi, your former Houston Astros. Stassi used to play with the Astros. I remember that a little bit. I believe in before 2020. Stassi's going to hit that, but it's going to pop up. That is unfortunate. Alright, come on. And also, necessarily, when you're doing a player like, you also get quick counts as well. So, yeah, I'm still trying to adjust to that. Alright, 3-2 to Reggie Crawford. He's going to hit a little looper, and I made a mistake. Well, that happened. That's alright. Bryce Eldridge with the River Cats leading. Oh, Luis Matos and McCray getting some stuff. Oh my goodness. Walter Pennington. Never heard of you. This looks like nice job. I don't. Seeing how close we are to what looks like to be I know that's not total U.S. government, but that's like, at least near City Hall, that's really rare. As Bryce Eldridge is going to chop it, and he is going to be out. And that is going to do it. But the River Cats do win. The Space Cowboys do get one run closer, but not a good game for Mr. Bryce Eldridge. And now we will head on over to the game where will be the Astros and, or not the Astros, excuse me. It will be the Giants and the New York Mets. Alrighty, so here is our lineups, and you can see we will be taking on Kodai Senga and his forkball. So we get set for this in Queens. We are you saw a record. Looks like Ranger Suárez looking to dominate. Looks like our guys have been hitting pretty good. Kodai Senga looking to go through a rough patch. Okay, that I did not see. Elliot Ramos apparently won Player of the Month. Well deserved. The guy just hits the cover off the ball. Let's see his. Okay, so we had 82 at bats, 33 hits, 5 extra base hits, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs, and a 4.2 average. But anyway, that's nevertheless, as you get a look at the Mets banners. As like I mentioned, Kodai Senga is on the mound. He is not having a fun start to his 2026 season. He has not gone over 7 innings since April 9th. And yeah, looks like he's been roughed up. This is definitely a month for Senga to forget. So we step on in Nathaniel Lau, the former Washington National. Steps in, and the first pitch is a cutter, first pitch that I see. That's not with the quick count. Mets are 14-17. For Senga, he throws a 4-seam fork, cutter, sweeper, and slider. Which, no, I haven't really seen what Senga's forkball is. Oh, that was not it. There's a fly ball to left. And that looks like Mr. Jose. Is that Jose Siri up there in left? Cal Schwarber and Elliot Ramos. Here's our lineup again. Lau, Arise, Chapman, Adames, Bailey, Lee, Fitzgerald, Thomas, and Ramos. I really don't mess with the lineup too much. It's mainly because, again, why bother if we're just winning games? As here is Mr. Luis Reyes, former Miami Marlins. So the Mets should know this guy pretty good, as there's the fourth ball. Wow. That thing barely moved. As there's the pitch to Arise. He's going to top it on the ground. And that is going to be out number 2. Okay. Alright, so Matt Chapman. He is up. In with the 1-1 count. And he will smoke the forkball to left. That is gonna be a double, hopefully. Yes, it will. As whoever the left fielder is gets it in. Chapman's 8 double. Why don't we take a look at that defense? Okay, well, I guess I can't take a look at it. As Adames will take that forkball low. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, Ronnie Mauricio? Okay, that's interesting. Jose Siri and Tyrone Taylor, so no Juan Soto. Dang, I was actually hoping he'd be playing in this game. You have Vientos, Lindor, Rowdy Jordan, Laureano, and then Francisco Alvarez behind the plate. Is Soto de-aging? Oh, he is. Wow. Okay. I guess the Mets just like, no, Juan. We know how bad your defense is. Here's the 2-1 on the way, swinging a shot right to Adames' counterpart, Francisco Lindor, and that will end the first. Well, not those dreads. I'm a Cleveland Guardians fan, and I remember Lindor. I don't know if he had those like dreads like that, but nevertheless, on the mound is Ranger Suárez. He is pitching pretty good. Somehow winning games, and somehow has a 4-0 record with a 3.55 ERA. I'm not sure how. And speaking of Mr. Francisco Lindor, Mr. Smile, as he is. First, the 1-1 is a called strike, 0-2. Giants, 19-12. We hold the second wild card spot. Again, like in literally the first year, somehow we stole the division from the Dodgers, went all the way to the NLCS. Of course, ended up losing to those same Dodgers, as Lindor will cut and miss on a curveball in the dirt. And that is a strikeout. Take a look at umpire cam. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, Frankie. You were way out in front. Now that'll bring up Mr. Tyrone Taylor. I mainly remember him for his time with the Milwaukee Brewers. Of course, it's kind of funny how Tyrone Taylor now is a New York Met. Or at least this is his second year of being a Met. Fly ball to right. Jung-Hoo Lee, our right fielder, will make the catch. Mets and Marlins are tied. We are 5.5 back. They are 5.5 back. There's the lineup. There is Mr. Moneybags, Juan Soto, Lindor, Taylor, Soto, Vientos, Alvarez, Mauricio, Siri, Jordan, and Larry Zalano. As here he is, Mr. Juan Moneybags, and when I mean Moneybags Soto, I mean, yeah, 51 million. Jeez, crazy. He looks to be doing good. He did, It looks like he did better in Queens than with the Yankees. I mean, obviously, 40 home runs, 99 RBIs is not too bad. His walk and strikeouts went down considerably. You see the slash line. Question is was he better in the field? Oh my goodness. No, he was not better. That is a career high in errors, and that's why the Mets are like, yeah, you're gonna be the DH. Probably a day off for his legs, but that is not good. There's a strike. Mr. Soto Suárez will kick and deal, and Soto one hopper to Mr. Fitzgerald, who will nonchalantly throw over to Nathaniel Lowe, and that will end the first. We will see Fitzgerald third and Jung-Hoo Lee second inning, with Patrick Bailey leading it off. So he is batting .253. He has one home run. I believe he'll get it together. That was not the forkball. Okay. And oh my goodness. So now that brings up Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch is down low, ball 1. As Lee went 0 for 3 in his last game. Don't like that, but again, as Lee... That forkball slows down. It's... Man, it's going to be hard to hit. Of course, that's why I picked this game. And Lee left field. That is going to drop. That's going to get down and go to the corner. And Mauricio falls down. We will not send Jung-Hoo Lee to third, although we would have been safe. And see the ERA. Jeez Louise. Tariq Skubal is a menace, as Ronaldo Lopez Lopez. Alright, so here is Mr. Tyler Fitzgerald. Pitch to him. I don't know if he went, but that might have been called strike inning. Trying to get the Giants on the board in that sweeper. Oh, it dropped. It's a 4th round pick in 2019 by the Giants. I did not know that. I mean, I know he was drafted, but I just didn't know when. As here is the 0-2 on the way, and a swing and a miss. There's that nasty forkball, and Guardian signed Gleyber Torres. Okay, don't know how to feel about that, but yeah. Here is Mr. Lane Thomas. He has been hot as of late. Looks like he's really earned his contract extension. He's going to pound that to right center field. It will not be caught by Tyrone Taylor, and Lane Thomas will pretty much switch places with, I believe it was Patrick, oh no, Jung-Hoo Lee. My goodness, Lane Thomas said, I don't care. Nice job by Thomas. In our last episode, we beat the absolute heck out of, ironically, the Yankees. So, I just think it's kind of funny that we're going from, again, that was at home in San Francisco. Now we're going to take on the, we're taking on the Mets right now. Oh my goodness, my English is not Englishing. Like one of my buddies would say, English is hard. Mr. Heliot Ramos hopefully going to have an all-star year, and he crushes that to left on a line, heads up in the bleachers. What a catch by a fan. 408. It is out of here. My goodness. His 6th on the year, 114.111 off the bat. There's our manager. I can't remember my manager's name. I need to write this stuff down to remember. As, my goodness, as Francisco Alvarez and apparently the umpire, home plate umpire, decided to back up a bit. Ooh, that is dead in the barrel. Oh, Heliot Ramos. Here is now Nathaniel. Oh, yeah, that is a forkball that is hung. That's called a ghost fork for a reason. As Nathaniel Lowe is 0 for 1. Is the next pitch that good eye. As Senga's a little upset. I mean, Mets, if you're gonna trade him, you know, hey, or if you're looking to trade him, just okay. Fly ball to left. Mauricio on the run, and he gets it, and somehow does not break his hand with flying into the wall. But Ramos gives us a 3-0 lead, and I'd love to see that. As here is Mark Vientos, a guy who seems like he's starting to figure it out. Finally had a breakout year last year, which a lot of Mets fans are probably happy that he's finally figuring it out. 2-1 on Mr. Vientos. Sinker just misses. Vientos' 5-year career. Does that mean he's a free agent at the years? No, he has a couple months of arbitration. Okay. And the pitch is a base hit into right for Mr. Vientos. And okay, Mets have got their leadoff man on the first time all game. As here is Tyrone Taylor in the dirt, gets away. Bailey's gonna fire down, but the throw was a little offline. And okay, Ranger Suárez with a wild pitch. I mean, good job at least, Bailey. The fact that he blocked it is now 2-2 on Francisco Alvarez. A huge looping curve that is fouled away. Still 2-2. Suárez pretty much is that guy that'll throw the kitchen sink that is into right. Okay. Oh, get him at third. Get him at third. And we will get him at third base. I guess that ended up working out overall as we pretty much deked Mark Vientos and Jung-Hoo Lee saying, do not run on my arm. Do not run on my arm. That was a smart play. It's kind of like caught in between, not to mention the fact that we also, ooh, look at this view. Yeah, you're out of there. But yeah, like, you got the perfect throw. Give you a look at our defense. Ramos, Thomas, and Lee with Chapman, Adames, Fitzgerald, Blow, Bailey, and Ranger Suárez with Luis Suárez doing the DHing. Seems like the defense really never changes. And the pitch to Ronnie Mauricio is a swing and a miss. I did not, oh, he does have left field. Okay, I did not know that Ronnie Mauricio has left field as a secondary. Here's the 2-2 on the way, a swing and a ground ball. This will be a double play. Nicely done. So, no harm, no foul as Suárez gets out of it. I don't know why I said Fitzgerald. So here we go. As you see the Mets in their last series, really pitch well. Not sure who they faced. Could take a look after this game is done. As here is a rise. I thought he was. Ooh, what the? Oh, and that was strike 3 apparently. That was an ugly swing. 1-1 count on Matt Chapman. Kodai Senga up to 50 pitches. Of course, this always happens. I always get a starting pitcher's pitch count up, but it's like after that, I just can't hit the baseball. Here's the 2-1, and Chapman laces that to left. Is that got the height? And it does. It is out of here. And Matt Chapman with another home run. 357, 110.5 off the bat. His 5th of the season. That is really, really good to see with Mr. Matt Chapman. Pretty much the guy, I guess Scott Boras gave an extension to, but was the man held. So here is now Willie Adames. That was the cutter, and that's going to be flown into right center. The center fielder, I believe that is Jose C. If not Tylo Taylor. I would say. It is Jose C. And he can fly. That'll now bring up Patrick Bailey. First pitch is ripped to right, but way foul. My goodness. See, right now we'd have, if saw there that we would have to play the Cubs at Wrigley. I know I got a buddy, just Mr. Love. Check out his Giants franchise, or not Giants franchise, excuse me, Pirates franchise. I will leave the link in the description, along with, check out my other buddies. I'll leave their links in the description. He's a Chicago Cubs fan, and the last time the Giants were in, or had to play the Cubs as, oh, what a play by Laureano Lozano, but like I was saying, the last time the Cubs and Giants have met in the postseason, was in the NLDS in 2016, and as a Guardians fan or a Cleveland fan, I don't want to talk about how that series ended or how the World Series ended. So here is Jose Siri, but yeah, the Giants ended up losing the series. At least they had a walk-off in Game 3, which was wild, as a foul ball by Jose Siri. So, yeah, that's just what happened the last time the two teams met. Okay, Jose Siri doing a little battle. I mean, Siri cannot. Oh, I guess lefties, he has power, but again, that's why your batting average is only 158. Foul ball is. Oh, there's Logan Webb tied with Blake Snell. I'm not surprised that the Dodgers pretty much run the win department as Siri line. No way Chapman was getting to that. No way Matt Chapman was getting to that. Now there's a 1-1 count on Bowdy Jordan. Must be a rookie. I have got to keep an eye on Jose Siri. He does not go. And Jordan will fly to left. Ramos is there for out number 1. And it's going to be even tougher if we have to try to turn a double play. Here is Dashaurus Laureano. He is a rookie. Not really much to speak of. And, okay, hold up. Looks like he runs decently, but we'll see. Oh, you're going to go on this, aren't you? I knew it. I knew he was going to go. I'm like, it's a curveball. He's going to run on it. Alright. Keeping an eye on him. Does not go, and another foul ball. Clipper Torres with, I know it's still early, but with 1.8 career WAR. Alright. Does not go. And a ground ball. Adames, you got to be quick with this. Okay, and we get the double play. The big thing was getting an out at second base, and we did. And we didn't allow Jose Siri to run around the bases. So that is good as we now head into the 4th inning, I believe. Yes, top of the 4th, and we are up 4-0 as Jung-Hoo Lee fouls the ball off. I don't know if Kodai Senga and Jung-Hoo Lee have ever faced off in the KBO or NPB. As well, Jung-Hoo Lee doesn't care. He's gonna get a base hit no matter what. As he is on, and he has some serious speed. And again, with our stolen bases, we really don't have much. Minus, again, Lane Thomas. Again, he was a pickup mainly for contact and speed. So, yeah. Doesn't really look like we have not stolen many bases. Obviously, guys like Gary Sanchez and Patrick Bailey are not going to run. When you see guys with not really much speed, it's not really worth it. I wanted to do a hit and run. Okay. I guess the run signal didn't get over to Lee quick enough. We tried. What the? Okay, that is gonna be out number 1. Hey, first base coach, are you getting the signals of of saying that he's got to run? And all right. As there he goes, Lane Thomas with a fly ball to left. That's hit really well. It is back and that hurts. I mean, that would have helped if we would have, gotten a run. All right, and of course that brings up Ramos. Oh boy. Ooh, nasty sweeper. Ramos 10th in the NL with a 990 OPS. He's got a 400 on base percentage. I guess he didn't want to get the bat off his shoulders. Okay, so after 4.5, Giants lead. And here is we are now back to the top of the lineup. The other thing with Ranger Suárez is, we locked him up long term. Should be, there's a foul ball. There should be a video in the playlist of the off season. Of course, that's back when I actually went live with videos. Pitch as Lindor. Oh, good. Okay, come on, Ramos. Oh, what was that? Come on. What was that reaction? You were nowhere close to the... Oh, okay. But yeah, like I mentioned, that's the thing about, or like I was saying, that's the thing about Suárez is he will, like, dance in and out of trouble and sometimes come out on the other side as a swing and a miss. And Tyrod Taylor, you might want to look at the video on that. That was bad. It is. All right, you got battle number 2 with Soto. We are 1-0 against them. I'm hoping I'm saying that, and you know, it doesn't jinx us. Pitch to Soto. Okay. All right, Juan, I see your Soto shuffle. You know what I think of it? God, why did he foul that off? Juan, you know what I think of your Soto shuffle? It's cool and all. It's cool. Okay, I'm not just gonna say anything about a shuffle. Oh my gosh. 2-2 on the way from Suárez, and I will give props. Soto is a good hitter. He's a great hitter. And okay, this is what I was saying about with not Vientos, ground ball. We'll get Soto out. All right, but this is what I was saying about with Ranger Suárez. He will kind of have. He's one of those finesse pitchers, and that is why we signed him, because he pretty much is anchoring this rotation. And it also gives us another lefty to pair with Kyle Harrison, as that is in the air to right center. Lane Thomas sticks out the glove and makes the catch in. Alright. Ranger Suárez is pitching great. I don't know how we're escaping those chances. As, Kodai Senga is done. Okay, so give you a look at Kodai's pitching line. I mean, really? You're pulling him after 4 innings unless it was like an injury or something? I don't know. But anyway, Ryan Yarbrough's on the mound, and he was with the Yankees last year, did not pitch. Yeah, it's okay. There's a swerve, sinker, 4-seam, circle change, and cutter, all very dangerous pitches if you're a lefty, or that would have been perfect timing if Nathaniel Lau hit a home run, because I guess lefties does not matter. And here's a Rise. We know Rise is a contact guy, so we don't expect him to hit much home runs. 1-1. How did you foul that off? Get a look at the division standings down there. Cleveland would have to play New York in Cleveland. That was nowhere close. See Reed Garrett and Denal Nunez. The Pirates are in first place in the NL Central. That's good for them. Obviously, Bob Netting's going, no, you guys cannot win. You guys cannot win lead the NL Central, because then that would actually prove that Bob Netting would have to care. All right, come on, guys. Let's try to add on to this lead. Chapman, who's 2 for 2, a double and a home run. As Mookie Betts is 1 point better than Perdomo. Oh no, that. Well, that happened. So Yarbrough comes in and gets it done. Take a look. So Kodai Senga only goes 4 innings. He gave up 4 earned runs. He struck out 3, didn't walk a batter. Ranger Suárez, take another look at this guy. He's not really a strikeout pitcher. He hasn't been his entire career, so the most he's gotten to was in 2024 with the Phillies when he had 145 strikeouts. As that will now bring up Francisco Alvarez. Swings and misses. I do see that Suárez's pitch count is just climbing into the, just hit 70. If he can at least go 5 minimum, hopefully 6 max, I'll take that. Because we are paying you, Mr. Suárez, a lot of money. Yeah, we're paying you $24.1 million for the next for the next 5 seasons. I mean, again, those seasons don't. Next 4 seasons don't really matter because again, you want to see if he can at least live up to the contracts. I can understand if there are struggles going from the NL East, which is a division that is pretty darn dog heavy, to an even heavier dog fighting division, and the NL West. I mean, look at the NL East and NL West. You know, it's very similar. I don't know who would be. Oh, that was an ugly swing by Alvarez. That is his 3rd strikeout. I guess the Phillies would be. It would either be the Phillies or Braves. Would be ground ball. Fitzgerald. Well, I guess actually, if I think about it, the Phillies would be. I wouldn't say. Yeah. Both divisions are just NL East and NL West are packed. Same goes for the AL East and AL West, and then you have the NL and AL Central, which those divisions could be won easily. As swing and a miss on a nasty curveball, Jose Siri strikes out. That is number 4 or 5 for Suárez. Well, you see the Mets. They're oh my goodness, their bullpen. It's good they're 3rd in strikeouts, but everything else is not good. As they have Edwin Diaz showing. Is he coming in to pitch or something? Okay. 1-2 count on Willy Adames, who is 0 for 2. Gotta get somebody up just in case in our bullpen. We'll get John Means up. We have not seen John Means pitch, and it also feels like kind of right because you're bringing in a lefty. Inside 2-2 now on Mr. Willy Adames, the former Milwaukee Brewer and Tampa Bay Ray. Rays traded him away because they thought Mr. Wander Franco was going to be their star shortstop, and now they may have found that with Junior Caminero. Just yeah, I don't think I even have to say. Just make sure he talks to fans. Make sure, yeah. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. As it is 2-2 on Willy Adames. Here's the pitch, and a line drive that just gets by Lozano there at first base. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. Alright, so he is on. That'll bring up Patrick Bailey, batting left-handed, or right-handed for the first time. Bailey was a first-round pick by the Giants. In 2020, of course, that's when Joey Bart was the catcher. Well, that obviously didn't work out. As he rolls into a 6-4-3 double play. And normally, as Lee comes to the plate, this would be the part where I'd have Nelson Velasquez as Lee hits that hard to left, but not enough. We are through 6 innings here in Queens. The Mets will have Francisco Lindor 9th. I don't know if the lineup's going to really do anything. Because, again, these guys are rookies. That is low, but one. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're a rookie. You just got called up recently. And you do need some warm bodies to play first and second base because you can't always throw out Pete Alonso and Jeff McNeil. That's just the case as Suárez's pitch count is nearing 90 pitches, as that is going to be a foul. Come on, Suárez. There we go. A good curveball for a swing and a miss. And there is out number 1. Number 5 in the game for Ranger Suárez. Of course, the Mets fans know him well from his days with the Phillies. Is now a 1-2 count on Lozano. Again, I'm probably butchering that last name. As that curveball misses. Boston leading the Yankees 4-1. You know, a couple of Yankees fans, they probably wouldn't be happy with that. Ground ball. Suárez. Take your time, as the Rangers are beating the Twins. John Peterson doing his thing. And now we are back to the top of the lineup as Francisco Lindor is the leadoff hitter. As let's say Vasquez, did Christian Vasquez go back to the Astros? Huh. Okay then, as that pitch is ripped but foul, as the Rockies and Nationals finally realized the Rockies finally won a series. They just finally did it as Lindor, he hits this hard deep left center. Ramos gets, that ball just, that's tough. As Lindor gets a double. Yeah, I am not pulling Ranger Suárez. He's up to over 100 pitches, which is something you rarely see in baseball anymore. So, we will have John Means sit down, and we will get Sean Jelly warmed up. And he is not pitching well. It's still early in the season. As that is a line drive. That is a base hit to left. Lindor's going to come around third. Here's the throw by Ramos. No, sir. You don't run on Jung-Hoo Lee's arm, and you don't run on Elliot Ramos's arm. So the Mets will go with Danel Nunez. Pretty good numbers. But that is going to be the end of the line for Suárez. Pitched a great game. He pitched a great game. First pitch to Fitzgerald, and he's going to pop it up to the first baseman, Lozano. I feel like it's either Laureano or Lozano, one of those two. As here is Lane Thomas. He had a absolutely ringing double that drove in a run. Gets a hit here, and his batting average goes to 300. As swing and miss, Reed Garrett and Jose Buttu warming up in the bullpen. Astros are half a game out of the wild card as Thomas line drive. What a one-hop smash. That is tough. Thomas can't leave it. Okay, pound your chest. As here's Ramos. I mean, again, you're pounding your chest, and I just got one thing to say. Scoreboard. We're beating you guys 4-0. That slider was nowhere close. For Nunez, slider, four-seam, sinker, circle change, and curveball. As well, there's the sinker. Is it going to drop into right? It will. Most likely if Juan Soto's out there, that ball bounces over his head. And when Soto gets it, Ramos tries to go to third, and making fun of Soto and his defense because his defense is not good. It's the pitch to low, ground ball. Jordan will make the play. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We're leading. That's all that matters. Is yes, we're gonna make the change. Sean Jelly has got to get it. Believe he is out of minor league options. And this guy is really tall. No, he has one more year of minor league option. But, man, this is just not good. 2-2 on the way to Mr. Soto, and he will take strike 3 looking. I don't know what you were looking at, Juan. And it's a sinker that catches the outside corner. That is now Mark Vientos. Of course, this will also help Shelley get his ERA down. Lane Thomas, oof, hard hit ball. It's what is called an atom ball. Right at it. As here is Francisco Alvarez. And the pitch to him is a ground ball foul. Now 1-2. 1-2 the count on Alvarez. Pitch, line drive. Ooh, Nathaniel Lowe's like, I don't gotta reach up that far. Don't have to reach up that far. As here is, well, okay. Ooh, so Tuesday to Thursday, you got the Subway Series coming up as the Mets' upcoming schedule, and Citi Field, which field I want to face, is Jose Budo is out of the pen. 4-seam, 2-seam, circle change, slider, and sweeper. Luis Arias leads it off. See if he can get something going. And he hits that to left, but that's going to be a fly out, and Luis Arias will go 0 for 4. Don't think those words are affiliated too often with Luis Arias. Yeah, those words just do not. As Chapman, and excuse me, swing ground ball. Going to be a tough play, and it... Oh, okay. Not going to lie, I wanted him to go to second, but thankfully the game said, no. We're going to save you from making a dumb decision. There's Adames. I probably went. I did not. Whoever the third base umpire, or first base umpire is, thank you very much. 2-1 the count on Mr. Adames. Pitch is a ground ball and double. Alright. Well, let's try to hold this 4-0 lead. It is technically a non-save situation, but we'll see what happens. Don't know if we'll bring in Ryan Walker. I mean, it would be smart if we did, as... Okay, the home plate umpire called that a ball. Interesting. As then Ronnie Mauricio swings at an absolute bad pitch. So okay. And if it sounds like I'm just tired, I am not. It is very warm where I live. It's June, and the room I record in it's very warm. So yeah, here is Rowdy Jordan. He's 0 for 2. We're definitely not letting Sean Jelly pitch into the ninth because, well, that's overdoing it. As there's a foul ball, still 1-2. As this crowd here at Citi Field is probably going, are we really going to lose to the Giants again? And the thing is, what I can say is at least it is not a wild card loss. Alright, so he gets on. We're gonna... no. Come on, Sean. Ooh, okay, wow, okay, they're on the sinker away, which really lets me know that. And, well, Lorizano will pop it up to Nathaniel Lowe, and we now head to the ninth. Could go Camilo Duval, as that does not make the stadium lights look on. Of course, the stadium lights are facing the other way. Well, let's get Duval warming up. So here's Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 3. Pitch to him. In the air to center. Jose Siri will make the catch. And that is how the top of the ninth begins. So here's Jung Hoo Lee. Has a double and a single. So he's had a good day. Just gotta make sure you keep it up. As that swing that Lee takes, like, I don't know how he does it. Just do not know how. That is outside 2-2. I was gonna see who the Mets faced before this series. Ground ball. Jordan will throw, and there is out number 2 is Bobby Witt, 3 for 4 against the Royals. Or against, not the Royals, against Baltimore. Okay. So here is Fitzgerald. And, I did not realize that he was down 1-2 in count. We will now bring on Mr. Camilo Duval. Not our closer, but, well, you need to get your ERA down. This is the way to do it. And Lindor cuts and misses late. And Duval, well, he has a 3.21 ERA, but it's just like, I wish this guy could have stayed the closer. But he couldn't, and Ryan Walker emerged, and he is now the closer. Lindor fouls it away, still 2-2. So the White Sox are beating the Rays. Alright. And Lindor in the air to center. Lane Thomas charging in, and he makes the catch. One away, and they'll bring up Tyrone Taylor. Giants trying to start this 3-game series off with a win. Ground ball right to... Ball deflected perfectly off the mound. Right to Adames. And the Mets are down to the final out, and look who it is. Juan Soto. As the pitch on the way, that sinker broke back. That was nasty. Mets are down to their final strike. Soto down to his final strike. And... okay. Alright. Juan Soto goes deep. That is a way to get me to shut up. Okay. It is suddenly a ball game now. It is not beginning. Walker warmed up as we have a chance to end the game right here. And we do. This ball game is over. As we beat the Mets in game 1. We'll see how the rest of the series goes as we take a look to see who did the Mets face. As Lane Thomas, that scorching double he hit. Player of the game, Ranger Suárez. I guess. I mean, he gave up 6 hits, struck out 5. I would maybe give it to Chapman, but I mean, Suárez is 5-0, so. There goes one of my controllers. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. Who did the Mets face before us? Oh, that is... okay. Oh, they faced the Diamond... wait. Oh, we're in April. Okay. They faced the Phillies, and they could not do well. Alright. Well, let's see now how the rest of this series goes. Do we take the second game? We do, and Diego Vasquez has an injury, a bruised arm, but that's not really much. And we gotta do scouting. I guess we'll show you scouting. Alright, so here's the guys we're looking at. We're looking at right field because, again, just gotta look. Danny White from Illinois. Okay. As I believe we are picking 27, so he could be there. We do need right field. I mean, second base isn't 17th, and then we need first base. Let's see what this game says as recommended prospects. That guy's not going to be there. Oh, wait, we're not in the recommended prospects. Alright, let's see. Is anybody else possibly... I mean, if this right fielder falls to us, it could be good. Alright, now we need to look at recommended relief pitchers. Wow. I guess there's... Are you kidding me? There's going to be no relief pitchers? Oh, wait. He just has to do his own thing. I guess we'll send him on a random position to scout relievers. I mean, he could do position players, but I do want someone looking at that. We'll wait until we get 100%. Okay, Quentin Newton from Canada might be good. All right. Oh, switch to manual. Oh, I know why this. All right, do we take the series? We do not. All right. So let's see what happened in this game. Lane Thomas hit a grand slam along with Matt Chapman. Glad to see Arise is doing good. Ramos, Jordan Hicks. Oh my goodness, Jordan, you gotta get it together. And then for the Mets, Soto did not hit a home run, but he got an RBI. Clay Holmes, the former. Oh my, that is a high ERA. And then the final game of this series. We at least got an RBI, Arise got a stolen base, and yeah. So anyway, guys, if you like what you see here, hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the share this, gets it out there. Our next game is going to be probably against the Pirates, and then, I mean, obviously we have to do a rematch with Philly of the NLDS. But if you like what you see here, hit the like button and subscribe, share. Check out Just Mr. Love with his Pirates franchise, State of the franchise, who has a Yankees franchise, Birdland Sports and Entertainment, who has an Orioles franchise. Go give those guys a look. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, stay cool, and thank you for tuning in to another Dynasty by the Bay franchise episode.